Louis in a very quiet night for good reason. The Boston Red Sox have come into town and have dealt the Cards a serious World Series blow. Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Berman. Our coverage here continues from the World Series. John Kruk, Harold Reynolds, Pedro on Pedro very shortly, Peter Gammons. And on this day, they figured in St. Louis, a town as rich in baseball history as anywhere else, why not pull out all the stops? And they did before Game 3 of the World Series. They had Stan Musial throw out the first pitch to Bob Gibson. The only way you don't have Gibson throw it is if a guy of Musial's stature is throwing it out instead of him. And everybody was ready to go, and why not? For St. Louis, their first postseason World Series game since 1987 in here. So what happened in game number 3? Well, the rain threatened to delay it, but they got it started on time. Jeff Suppan, Red Sox pitcher last year, and the Cardinals 6-0 at home in the postseason going in. Would the curse remain now that St. Louis was at home? Well, what curse? Manny Ramirez first inning, back, an absolute launcher to deep left.
Trying to sneak a fastball.
And so the Red Sox, when they score first this postseason, as in all 8 times, have won. Pedro Martinez on the mound. Albert Pujols hits it off the glove of Bill Miller, St. Louis native, can't make the play. 2 on, rolling walks. Jim Edmonds flies out to left. Manny Ramirez, short left, and Larry Walker's going to try it. Bob Boom out at the plate. Gamble worth it, guys?
Yeah, it was worth it. Against Manny, absolutely. You have to take a chance. I mean, you have to try to score runs any way you can. It's been a struggle for St. Louis, and they failed.
And then Suppan strikes out Pedro, who chuckles, saying, you know, I'm not really used to this batting stuff. Meanwhile, Suppan, his opposite, gets an base hit. Now 2 hits, neither of them left the infield, but maybe St. Louis in business bottom third. Next batter, this one would leave the infield. Edgar Renteria.
Watch how quick this ball bounces right back to Trot Nixon. By the time he picks it up, Suppan's just getting over there too. Wet ground, Suppan slip, Nixon slip.
And so everybody's slipping here in the double Renteria. Then Larry Walker grounds out to second. Suppan starts to go home, but no! He's caught in a pickle. David Ortiz makes the throw to Miller, and he is gone. A second double play turned by the Red Sox, both unlikely nature.
You know, in this situation, the third base coach always tells you before the play happens, here's what you're going to do. The infield's back, go ahead and go. That was a mess up by the pitcher.
Tony La Russa knows an opportunity squandered. Meanwhile, top of the 4th.
It takes a bounce.
Base hit.
The wall. It's 2-0 Red Sox.
By Trot Nixon. Bill Miller scores. 2-0. And now bottom of the 4th, Pedro starting to feel it. Gets Reggie Sanders, retires the side. It would be a theme. Top of the 5th. To the Red Sox and at 2-0. Well, Manny Ramirez, base hit to the left side. Johnny Damon scores. 3-0 Sox. 3 batters later, Bill Miller grew up going to Cardinal games in the St. Louis area. Now, his second hit of the night. Base hit to right, Orlando Cabrera. He had 2 hits. He scores. 4-0 Red Sox.
Well, in 3 games, Cardinal starters, 248 pitches, 11 swings and misses by the Red Sox.
Wow. Meanwhile, Kiko Calero walks Pedro. Hey, good strategy. Put him on the bases. Maybe he'll get winded. But the next batter, Johnny Damon, 4-6-3 double play. But the funny sight we see in Pedro with the batting helmet on the mound waiting for somebody to bring him his glove.
Oh, yeah, that is funny. But, I mean, Johnny Damon's a team player. He knew what was going on. He wanted to get Pedro some rest.
Meanwhile, Miller grounds into a 5-3 double play with the bases loaded. Ray King pitching out of a jam. Bottom of the 7th, though it didn't matter because Pedro Martinez would strike out Jim Edmonds, Reggie Sanders. He retired his last 14 in a row as Pedro pitching.
Miller
St. Louis. Then Timlin came, and then Keith Bull. And no shutout. It looked like Larry Walker. Back, gone. The Cardinals seemingly trying to hit 4 solo home runs in the 9th.
Yeah, it did look like they were trying to do, go the other way, work a walk. They were trying to, like you said, they were trying to hit 4 homers, 4 solos to tie it up.
Well, Pujols flies to Manny Ramirez with 2 outs, and then Scott Rowland looking. Tough postseason continues for the big third baseman, and the Red Sox come into St. Louis where the Cards hadn't lost in the postseason at all. Beat him by the count of 4-1. Pedro Martinez, 3 hits, only 1 which left the infield. Struck out the 6th, then Timlin 8th, Folk in the 9th. Meanwhile, Suppan gone inside of 5. You see 3 guys for the Red Sox had the 3 hits, and the Boston Red Sox are on the precipice of a World Series title afterwards.
He's had some history now being pretty good. This wasn't his first good game. I thought early on he was having a little bit of a tough time with his command and getting a feel of the game, but once it seemed like he got out of that one inning and he found his changeup, started using his cutter, and then with 2 strikes to go to his fastball, he really got in a good groove and really started pitching like he can pitch.
Pedro's the man out there, and we got a lot of confidence on him. And we know he's the best pitcher in both league, and we know he could do everything out there. And today he gave us a chance to win, and we did.
I hope it's not the last one, but if it is, I just want the fans and everybody to understand that I did whatever possible to represent well the city, the team, and that my heart will always be with them, and that I did whatever possible for the team. And